Welcome to Catch Up With Me, the Gabby Cabby, on SRB Radio with the wonderful Alexandra Jayne. I've got your name right, haven't I?
Yeah, you got it right.
Thank God for that.
I can see the fear in your eyes.
And your friend?
Phil James.
Phil James, okay. We hooked up probably 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Troubadour.
Yeah.
Troubadour. Okay, you know where I'm going?
Yeah.
Superb.
Thank you.
Wonderful. I want to know, because you're jet lagged.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with my ears. My brain don't work half the time, but my ears do. So I want to know about your jet lag. And I also want to know, pretty green.
Oh, yeah. You like that,
oh,
you?
yeah. Oh, yeah, just a bit.
Big fan.
Yeah. So let's firstly,
Okay.
your jet lag. How come you're jet lagged?
Well, I'm lucky enough to have been in Canada for the past 2 weeks.
Okay.
Alas, I haven't been on my world tour. It was just seeing some relatives out there. But I did get an opportunity to do a bit of a gig, so that was good. But yeah, currently my body clock is at about
5 hours behind.
Yeah, no, 8 hours behind. So somewhere in the early hours of the morning. No, during the day. You know what? I'm going to stop talking.
You're definitely in the day because Canada's behind.
Yeah.
Is it 8 hours then in Canada?
8 hours.
What part of Canada was it? Did you say?
We flew to Calgary, which is in Alberta, and then we drove over the Rockies to Vancouver, and then hopped on a ferry to Vancouver Island. So it was 2 weeks, which wasn't long enough to see a lot of it, but we saw some pretty awesome stuff out there. So
what was it like? Just in a couple of words, or a couple of sentences or paragraphs, describe Canada, what you saw out there. You didn't see any Rocky Mountain, them lions, did you?
I didn't see any Rocky Mountain lions.
Yeah. They are up there, you know.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're called cougars.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're like, it looks like a puma, so it's not, yeah, okay, it's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realise I had David Attenborough next.
Move in, David.
Yeah.
Okay. What are they, son?
I think they've got lots of names. There's cougar, puma, mountain lion.
Yeah.
I can't think of any more.
But they do exist, don't they, over there in Canada?
Mm-hmm. But we also saw 2 bears, like in the wild, on the roadside. It was whilst we were in a place called Tofino, which is quite popular for whale watching. And we came back and we were just driving past and all of us went, "There's a bear!" And we pulled over and it was just there. Yeah, amazing to see it just in its natural habitat as well, as opposed to in a zoo or anything. And they were quite, they were quite chilled out. Well, black bears can vary in size.
Can they?
So,
okay.
yeah, I'm not saying
David
to be
Attenborough
David
again. No, they can't, he's saying.
They can be small, right? This one was tiny. And then there was a bigger one we saw. But yeah, they didn't seem bothered by humans at all. They didn't flinch or look up. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, really, that they're becoming normalised to sort of humans.
Food.
Yeah, well, we were bait. We were bait.
Yeah, better than porridge.
Yeah. So yeah, it was amazing. Really loved it.
So Troubadour, great song. Troubadour, Troubadour, Troubadour.
Yeah.
It is. It's a punchy. It's a great song.
Thank you.
The success of it.
Yeah.
How many million did you sell?
Million. Okay, I think it was 9.5 in
Well
the
done.
end. I'm joking. It was more like 9.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done really well. It was my first music video,
Yep.
so I was a bit apprehensive about that side of things. But I've just had a really good response to it because it also went off in a bit of a different direction. I've done some ballads before and some slower stuff. So this had a bit of a country vibe. It was more energetic. So I didn't know how people would respond to that, but it seems to have gone down really, really well. It's selling well on iTunes and doing good on YouTube views. So I'm happy with the response, definitely.
I thought it was absolutely superb.
Thank you.
I say it's one of them tunes. It's an earworm. It gets in. It gets your drums dancing. I thought it's fantastic. While we're on your iTunes and your stuff, let's give a shout out to your Facebook, your Twitter and your website so people can then go and download it and earn you a few more, Bob.
Definitely. My Facebook is Alexandra Jayne Music, and Jayne is with a Y.
Yep.
And then my Twitter is a bit confusing. It's _J_music.
Yep.
But you can find all of my social media, SoundCloud, YouTube, via my website, which is www.alexandrajaynemusic.com.
Okay. We're going to talk to David Attenborough in a bit because
Okay,
you're doing a duo
We are,
tonight.
indeed.
So I want to know that. But before we do, I want to know how, why, when, Pretty Green.
Oh, Pretty Green, yeah. I don't know, I was just messing around on my laptop and I like that song.
Beautiful.
I used to do it at gigs, and if I'm being perfectly honest, because it's quite delicate, I found that it got drowned out a bit, so I just took it out my set.
Okay.
So I thought, I'd like it, I'll make something of it. So I did it and sort of filled out sounds with an electric guitar and stuff. And I just popped it on my SoundCloud, and I think it's been a bit of a Marmite track because it's always controversial.
Marmite, why?
Yeah, like you either love it or you hate it kind of thing.
Why would anybody hate that?
I think people are quite protective over classic songs. So
I agree.
Some people are like, don't mess with something. So people can be open-minded, such as like yourself. Obviously, you loved it, but it is a bit of a risk to take, I think, when you take on songs like that are well established.
I listened to that when you Facebooked it up first, and I've gone, you are having a laugh. Someone, Alexandra, who I met not long ago, she's covering a song from the Jam. Let's have a listen to it. And I listened to it. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I've got everything that the Jam ever done.
Oh, wow.
I've got more or less everything that Paul Weller has ever done with the Jam, the Style Council, and now. And if Paul Weller listened to that, I'm sure he would have been absolutely elated with it, because I thought you grabbed it, you'd done it completely differently, and I likened it, like at Christmas, where you have like these adverts.
John Lewis advert.
Like that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That could be attached to a John Lewis with Pretty Green. That song is that good as you done it. That was
thank you.
first class.
Oh, I'll have to get in touch with John Lewis in that
Yeah.
case, won't I? See what they think.
Right, let's move your mate in, David Attenborough. All right.
Okay.
Hello.
All right, son. You look a bit like that bloke from Emmerdale, don't you?
Oh.
He does, don't he?
I know the one you mean.
He does, don't he? Yeah, obviously he does. So what do you do? You're a duo. Talk me through what you're doing tonight.
Well, basically,
Yeah.
I was introduced to Alex by a friend of ours, Jack Groom, who plays drums, and it was for the NIA gig supporting James Blunt,
Okay.
and that was just to play keyboard. Since then, we've done lots of things together, and now I end up playing cajon, which is basically a box that you're sitting on
Yeah.
a hit in pubs, places like here. What else have we done? Miss
Street.
Birmingham Beauty Contest. It's endless.
Did she win it?
Oh, well, she should have done.
Did you?
I wasn't.
Did you get to the final?
No, I was just the performer.
Oh my God! There's no justice in this world,
No.
is there? And what was it like for a bloke playing with your drums, right, in front of Miss
Well,
Birmingham?
Well, they were all outside, weren't they, when we were doing it? So
that's not
I couldn't
good, is
couldn't
it?
really pull any of them because
Oh, there you go.
we were in the room.
I thought it might have been very, very distracting, like playing your drums while they're all walking down the
well.
catwalk.
No.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So name check some of the venues other than that you've played
blimey.
recently.
Well, I couldn't tell you all of the pubs because
Are they local to you, or have you gone further afield?
they're more local to Alex than me, and
Yeah.
we live quite away from each other.
Oh, okay.
And I usually end up going over that end. But we've done here.
The Rock and Roll Festival the other day.
The where?
There's a festival in Market Drayton it's been going a few years now. It started off in the back of a pub, but now it's grown to it's a big festival now. It's called the Rock and Bowl, and we played the acoustic stage this year with a view, hopefully, to playing the main stage next year.
Okay.
So we're making our way.
Who was on the main stage? What?
It was local acts. What they have tribute acts. So
Sure.
they had like a
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac kind of tribute act as the headliner. But what they do is they get local artists and sort of get a band behind them.
Yeah.
So it's a bigger sound for the main stage. So we played the acoustic tent, which was by the bar. So it was quite good to get people.
Good place to be.
Yeah. We did that, and then we had something the next day, and I can't remember. We just
That's
had so
all right.
much stuff.
You've just been so busy, and you're still jet lagged. Let's be
Yes,
honest.
I am,
You're
yeah.
still 8 hours behind.
That's true. That's why I'm talking nonsense. You see.
Well, I do that. I would say I make a living out of it, but I don't. I just do this for fun. Because I love to come out and I love to talk to you guys. I love to play your music because it needs to be played. It's no good producing something and just playing it to yourself on your laptop. It needs a wider audience
Yeah,
when you're as good
definitely.
as what you are. How good's the Jam House?
We love the Jam House, don't we? I think it's a good platform. I mean, literally, it's a good stage, and you've got good sound and stuff. But also, they seem to really care about their artists, which is quite refreshing, really, because we played a few venues where they don't really care what's coming on.
We won't mention them because we don't want to.
No.
What we want to do is talk about the great people. Let them carry on with it.
Yeah.
They ain't worthy of you, Alex. We love you, right?
No, but it is. I mean, obviously, Ben, he's helped us out a lot.
Yep.
And we've done a few sort of acoustic style sessions,
Yes.
and now we're supporting him, which is a great thing to be doing. And hopefully we'll have a few more gigs in the future here, because it really is a great venue.
And it's nice to go before Ben Drummond rather than go after Ben Drummond.
Oh, yeah, I think everyone would agree on that.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So what's on the horizon for you guys?
Don't ask him.
Go on then, Alex.
Phil doesn't know what he's doing what he had for breakfast. What is on the horizon? Well, for me, I'm going to Glastonbury on Thursday. So
Are you playing?
No.
Oh, okay.
I should say yes to that question.
Yeah, you should,
one
to
day.
be fair.
One day. But yeah, sorry.
Hold on, Phil.
Yeah,
You're playing.
In a couple of weeks, we're going to Old Smithy Studios in Worcester to record the next song, which is Clumsy Love, which we are doing tonight at the Jam House.
Okay. Talk me through it.
The night after is...
Clumsy.
You can do that one, yeah.
We've got
Clumsy Love.
Clumsy
Talk
Love
to
is
me
going to
about
be
it.
the next single.
Okay.
So we're recording that in our favourite studio, which is in Worcester, on Friday the 10th. The 10th, yeah. And then on the 11th, we're actually doing a concert together, because Phil is a multi-instrumentalist, so you name it, he plays it.
Blimey.
So we're doing an evening with Phil James and Alexandra Jayne that's in Wombourne. So if anyone wants tickets, then approach us or through my website.
I'll be honest, Chris is going to Turkey. Right.
Okay.
So this will probably go out in about 3 weeks' time.
Right.
So you'd have smashed it at one ball.
Yeah.
You were brilliant.
Oh,
You were
thanks. we
superb.
loved every second, to be honest. When we crowd surfed as well, that was the highlight.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. Isn't it? So talk me through this single. What's it about?
Clumsy Love. It's kind of a song of two halves. Like the verses are quite chilled out, and it's basically about the ups and downs of a relationship. Not in a sentimental way, just in a... oh, for God's sake, way.
Really? Right,
which we're all familiar with.
Are we?
Are we? I don't know. Ask David. The verses are more chilled out, and then the chorus kicks in, and Phil gets some tambourine on that one with the cajon. So it's quite a lively song.
Okay.
It's in the same vein as Troubadour, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. Who's producing it?
It's a guy called Woody, Old Smithy Studios. They used to have, it's Judas Priest, they used to record there quite a bit back in the day, but they have a lot of varied stuff, and I worked with Woody, and he just really got the direction I was going in and the sound I was going for, and since then I haven't gone anywhere else. I think
How
it's
important
fabulous.
are producers?
Really important.
Yeah,
I've had some bad experiences that I won't go into, but I think if somebody can understand and they're willing to accommodate where you're going and combine that with their own expertise, obviously, because as an artist you know so much and you'd be foolish to ignore the advice of somebody who's been doing it for years. So it's kind of the combination of that, and it is a working relationship, and if you can find that, it's something special that you should hold on to, definitely.
So what else are you playing me tonight? You are playing Pretty Green.
No.
Joking.
I don't play it live, I told you this.
I know you did, but I know, but I'll tell him to shut up.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll just say, listen,
I can't remember the chords.
it's the Jam, shut up. Alex is
Gabby
playing.
Cabby says so. What have we got? We're starting on a cover, actually.
Okay.
We won't tell you what it is, but it's a surprise. And it's the same song we started on at the NIA.
Okay.
So it is a cover of an older song that Phil plays piano on.
Yep.
Then we've got Clumsy Love, another cover of Big Yellow Taxi by Joni Mitchell.
Yeah, great song.
And then a couple of my own piano ballads that Phil's going to play. So it should be a good mix of songs.
Yeah. About 25, 30 minutes?
35, I believe.
Okay.
But I know we're running a bit late, so it could be a bit less.
Well, we always are at the Jam House.
Yeah, standard. So yeah, looking forward to
Biggest
it.
influence on your music before you go? Because I know you've pushed for time now and you've got to get down there.
Biggest influence, Phil's there like, me. That's really hard. I'd have to say, I know I don't come across in my music style like this, but I'm a massive fan of The Clash. Like, I know all of their albums, sing you every lyric. I love Joe Strummer. I know he hasn't got the best voice,
Don't
but
need to.
I just love the fact that he just didn't give a monkey's
Shit.
about anything, and he had a lot to say for himself. I think he's just, I don't know, if I could go back in time and be in an era, it would definitely be The Clash, the 80s kind of era,
Great
70s,
answer.
80s. So yeah, I think in terms of having something to say in your songs, The Clash are a massive influence on me, definitely.
Didn't expect that, you know.
No.
That's why I love to talk to people. I
expect the
didn't
unexpected.
expect it. Exactly, isn't it? Before you go,
Yeah.
favourite Clash?
Favourite Clash song? Oh, definitely White Man in Hammersmith Palais.
Okay.
I love that, and I love the sort of reggae vibes in that song as well. I love a bit of reggae. Not that that's shown in my music either.
Oh, well, there you go. And your biggest influence, what you'd say, Phil?
It's just putting it herself now. Oh, I don't know. I love every aspect of music.
So,
Percussion-wise, like this, it's anything, I don't know, not country, but that kind of area, you know, that's, it's quite acoustic in the sense that, you know, it's not a full drum kit, or it's not, you know, tons of percussion, it's just simple. But I'll listen to anything.
a multi-instrument. What's your favourite?
Oh, I do like playing the piano, but I think percussion is there's a lot more variety with percussion, a lot of more instruments to have fun on, so percussion.
So to the nearest 100, how many instruments do you play?
99.
Thousands, aren't we?
No, it's
How
about,
many do you play, seriously? Off the top of your head?
not counting every single percussion instrument under the sun, it's probably about six or seven.
Okay.
So it's not, you know, it's not like a...
Hey, don't get lost. Yeah, I tell you what, 6 or 7 more than me.
Yeah. We'll have to count them and get back to you. 'cause
Yeah, exactly.
Just in his music room alone, he's got more than that.
Thank God he's better at the drums than he is at bloody maths.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, guys, can I thank you very much for your time?
Thank you.
Go and smash it down there.
We will
Thank
do.
you. And Phil, you carry on counting.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers. Thanks for listening. Good night and God bless.
And you have dropped your mask to all who can see. What have you done? How do you do? And what can you be? But through it all, where are you now? I've seen you fall down from the highest brow. And through it all, where are you now? I've seen you fall down from the highest brow. And I don't mind, just make it easier on me, darling. And just turn off, yeah, just turn off the light. So you will be the one tonight, take it from me. I'm not begging for your time, you won't find me on my knees. So take all that I have and throw it to the night. Who gives a damn what higher plan can bring us to life? But through it all, where are you now? I see you falling down from the highest brow. And how I learn to put up a fight. 'Cause I don't mind, just make it easier on me, darling. And just turn off, it is turn off the light. I hate to tell you, babe, but the system's down. They did all that they can just to turn it around. Yeah, I hate to tell you, babe, but the system's down. They did all that they can just to turn it around. To turn it around, to turn it around. You're cheating, you're lying, deceiving, deciding, you're losing your mind on love. You're cheating, you're lying, deceiving, deciding, you're losing your mind on love. 'Cause you're fooling up, you're fooling up, you're a fool. honestly, just please don't.